College football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fire to the right side, complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Receiver makes the catch. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really love this play design on third down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player.
And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, the line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Gives it to the back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
On the ground, it's Phillips. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here. This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, we knew they would start out with the run game. This running back has had over 1,500 yards. It's why he was a candidate for the Doak Walker Award. I love his speed and his vision. He's got to get established early if they want to have offensive success today.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Here's the handoff. Gets the first and still running. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Ball handed off. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver, and it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways. Here in the run game, I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, the question about Marcel Reed and A&M was never going to be in the first couple of months. It's always going to be about what happens late in the season and in playoff time. Last year, they did not play well against Texas and Miami, and a lot of that was Marcel Reed. Turning the football over, not making quality reads. Can he...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Sees an opening. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. They were not going to catch him that time. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And they'll use the ground game here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, this offense better figure out this protection because you cannot allow pressure to come right up the middle of the field, right into the face of the quarterback. I think they need to full slide. This running back is not doing a great job identifying the linebackers, and here the Mike linebackers right in the lap of the quarterback right away.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Throwing off play action. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pressure's on. Oh, and he's swarmed quickly. It's a sack.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. 2nd straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double-teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout.
Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to throw it deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Phillips. He goes out of bounds, but moves the ball across midfield. High completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Can he get there on the ground? Open field ahead. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch it. Touchdown, Dogs. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll stroll into the end zone. And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They'll run it here. The game moves the ball to the 34. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Frazier. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 play coming up. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. He goes out of bounds just short of the 35-yard line.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He'll hand it off. Now tackling well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try out the field goal team. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it, enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the single back. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Handoff running right. Look out, he's breaking free. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
The back's got it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
But go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Second down after that previous play. And he's intercepted. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He could go. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Bringing it out. It's Phillips. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To the air. It's Stockton. He's running out of time here. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now, you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. And this playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Frazier. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
These are are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This defense has to adjust. You can't just allow them to run for first downs. You've probably got to commit more resources to stopping the run. Look for more middle closed defense. That means a single safety in the middle of the field. You put an extra hat in the run box in order to stop the run.
They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Chris, this is a really good job by this defense. They're going to flush the quarterback out to the right side. Watch as then they pursue. He's got nowhere to go with the ball down the field, and it allows that pursuit to get home. They contact him as he's trying to release the ball. It leads to the incompletion.
So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
What a clutch kick by this kicker. Ice in his veins, and now they lead in this ball game in the fourth quarter. That's a good offensive series, enough execution to put yourself in scoring range, and he buries it. I tell you, that was a great kick.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And the tailback's got it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And there's the handoff. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And on the carry, he's heading left. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. Before you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Press coverage now from the secondary. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On the run, it's Phillips. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. The tight end makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They've still got one more left to work with. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. There's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up.
Brings her in the end zone. Got an opening here. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump on top here in the final minute. And they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. They'll get set. Needing to score quickly now. Looking for some big plays right here. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
This is going to have to be an absolute monster throw. Unless Cordell Stewart is walking onto the field, I don't know if he can get it all the way into the end zone. He's going to have all his momentum moving forward right up to the line of scrimmage just to get it close to the end.
And looking for a big play here. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion.